Hello, good morning class. Okay, so please remain standing and look underneath your chairs and your tables. Is there any rubbish? If there is any rubbish, please, you have 10 seconds to take the rubbish, pick it up, and throw it outside at the rubbish bin. Okay? Your time starts now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, everyone, come back in, come back in. Yes. Okay, so thank you so much, class. As always, please remember, when I put my hand up like this, it means that all of you must do this. Am I right? When I put my hands up, my fists up, I want all of you to close your mouth. Okay? Okay, good. And one more thing, when I say yes, yes, class, you say yes, sir. Okay, everyone, repeat after me. Yes, yes, class. Okay, good job. Now, please sit down. And without further ado, let's begin our lesson. So I want all of you to look at the screen. Okay, so what can you see? You can see those three pictures up there? Yes. Okay, so now tell me, what do you see? The first picture. Yes, it's a car. And how can you describe these two cars? Yep. Okay, one of it is blue and one of it is pink. Yes, that's a good answer. What else can you see? One looks cheap and one looks expensive. Yes, that is correct. That is correct. Okay, now look at the second picture. The second picture, what do you see this guy? What are these two guys doing? They are carrying weights, right? They are lifting weights. Okay, yes. So the first one, how do you describe him? Heavy. Okay, good job. Second one, light. Okay, that is correct. That is correct. So now the last one, look at this picture. So look at the old man. What is he doing? He's like, yep, that is because he's cold. Correct. And the man next to him, what is he doing? He's like sweating, right? That is because he feels hot. Okay, good job. Now everyone, please look at the screen once more. Now repeat after me. Okay, this one, cheap, expensive, heavy, light, hot, cold. Okay, good job class, good job class. Okay. So the topic of the day is forms of adjective. Today we'll be learning about comparative adjective and superlative adjectives. Okay, so let's jump right into the lesson. So I'm sure all of you already know the meaning of adjectives. Today what I want to focus on are the forms of adjectives. There are three forms of adjectives. Okay, the first one is a positive adjective. For example, tall, big, handsome. Next one is a comparative adjectives. So comparative adjectives compare two nouns. Nouns, for example, could be Elizabeth and Owen. So when you have two nouns, Elizabeth and Owen, you use comparative adjectives to compare these two nouns. So let's take tall for example. Okay, the word tall, the adjective tall. When we are comparing Elizabeth and Owen, we can say Owen is taller than Elizabeth. Okay, so that's how you use comparative adjectives. Moving on to superlative adjectives. Superlative adjectives compare three or more nouns. So for example, right now in this class there are 21 pupils, am I right? Yes. Okay, so among all 21 pupils, the tallest one is Sazwani, am I right? Okay, good. So for example, we could say Adizan is tall, okay? Stevie is taller, but Sazwani is the tallest. So this is how we use positive adjectives, comparative adjectives, and superlative adjectives. Okay, so we usually add est behind superlative adjectives, but if we cannot add an est, we would say the most. So for example, like I said, tall, big, and handsome. When it becomes comparative adjective, it becomes taller, bigger, and more handsome. When we cannot put ER, always use the word more and most. Okay, so more handsome. Moving on to superlative adjective. When we say tall, it becomes tall, taller, tallest. Big, bigger, biggest. EST. But when it comes to handsome, you cannot say handsomer, handsomest. So we say more handsome and most handsome. So for example, beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. Okay, now everyone look at the screen right now. What you are looking at is an adjective table. So there are 6 adjectives here with their comparative and superlative adjectives. However, I have covered these 2 sections and I will be teaching you the first 3. Okay, so everyone look at the screen right now. Okay, so the first one, let me open it up. Okay, the first one is old. Okay, so when words like this, you can add er and est, so it will become old, older, and oldest. Okay, good job. So the next one is famous. So words like this, you cannot put er and you cannot put est. It wouldn't be famous, famouser, famouses. No, that is wrong. So instead, what you are going to do is put the word more and most. So famous, it becomes more famous, and for superlative, it becomes most famous. Now everyone repeat after me. Old, older, oldest. Okay, good job. Now everyone repeat after me once again. Famous, more famous, most famous. Okay, good job, good job. So the last one that I'm going to teach you is that some words, when they change to comparative and superlative, they 100%, they completely change their forms, their words, I mean. Okay, so the best example here is good. Okay, so good, when changed to comparative, becomes better, and superlative becomes best. Okay, so everyone repeat after me. Good, better, best. Okay, good job. So an example of the sentence using positive, comparative, and superlative in a sentence, adjectives. For example, Brandon is good at playing basketball. However, Ragnar is better than Brandon at playing basketball. Okay? So for superlative, we have to compare 2 or more. So for superlative, Firdaus is the best at playing basketball. Okay? So these are examples of how you use positive, comparative, and superlative adjectives in a sentence. Now, I have taught you 3 adjectives and their comparative and superlative forms. Right now, I want you to practice on these three adjectives right now. Okay, so now that all of you have completed the table, the adjective table, and that we have found out about all 6 adjectives, I want all of you to on your computer right now and press the link to quizzes. So there is a worksheet over there. There's a little quiz, just 12 questions that I want all of you to answer. Okay, so you have about 2 minutes to start your computer, and then you have another 15 minutes to answer the quiz. Okay, your time starts now. Okay, so congrats on finishing your quizzes. Right now, we will start our scavenger hunt. Okay, so please everyone, take one worksheet. And right now, I want all of you to group each other based on your month of birth. So, you have 2 minutes to walk around the class and ask each of your friends, when were you born? Was it in November? Was it in January? Was it in February? Like that. And I want all of you to group each other based on your month of birth. Okay, you may begin right now. Okay, so I see that every group has already had their members. Every month has a group already. Now I want each group to select one group leader. Okay, choose your leader. And now that you have selected your group leader, I want each group leader to stand in front of the class. Yes, come in front of the class. Okay, yes, good job, Luffy. Okay, come here. Okay, now I want each group leader to stand to arrange yourselves. Okay, arrange yourselves according to your month of birth, starting from January on the left until December on the right. Okay, good job. So right now, let me write down each of your names on the whiteboard. Okay, so first off is, okay, good job. Okay, thank you. Okay, class. So right now I want all of you to write 5 sentences that describe your friends. Okay, let me give you one example. Zakwan is younger than Brandon. Okay, so who was born in December? Yes. Okay, so Owen. So Owen is the youngest in the class. Okay, so these are 2 examples of sentences that I've given you. I want you to create your own 5 sentences that are using the adjectives young and old. So it could be young, younger, youngest, old, older, oldest. Your time starts now. Okay, class, so we have reached the end of our lesson. Before we go for recess, I will pass you this bowl. Okay, so I want all of you to keep on passing this bowl to your friends. Okay, keep passing the bowl, play safe, and then whoever gets this bowl last, you have to tell me what have you learned today. Do you understand? Okay, so we have 3 pupils that receive this bowl will explain to me and will reflect on what they have learned today. Okay, so let us begin. Okay, good job, class. So we have finally ended the lesson. I'd like to say thank you to all of you for paying attention, and also please remember that right now is COVID-19 is among us. So please stay safe, maintain social distancing, and take care. Till I see you in the next class. Okay, bye.